Hey mate, finally a beautiful day. Beautiful. No clouds, just windy a bit, but I'm inside the shed. But that is a gorgeous day. We'll go in the shed and talk. The give back giveaway chainsaw, have you entered yet? I'll leave the video on the bottom of this in the description. I want you to enter on that video because it's easier for me to work out who's doing what and all this. Now I've got the other one squished organised. The squish in here is 28 thou on the very edge. Because of the dome piston. I'll zoom in. Because of the dome piston, it's a bit hard. So the edge of that solder, come on, work with me camera. The edge of the solder there is 28 thou, or 27 thou. Then a little bit from the end there goes to 22 thou, and it gets fat again. So where's maybe? So it's fat at the end, and it gets squished as it gets all further along. But I'll leave it as that. Happy with that. Turns over nicely. Nothing hitting. So that's the squish organised. So now I didn't make a manual and all that. That's the squish organised. Now we do put intake timing and stuff. So I put the degree on this and start working out where I want it. At the moment, it's a dip sort of like intake. There's a always thought it was a pretty good idea, but see how the soil is not. I can square at the bottom, but see, open now and open. But when it comes to close, it's just not, to me it's not efficient. Good idea, but yeah, not efficient. But so I did the intake, the exhaust, and microphone transfers, and we'll get it going soon. But I'll bring you back when I've done the intake timing and all that crap. Doing a bit more of a squish test. I realised that this side here was alright, that was alright, back was alright. This side here was tight, so you can see the piston where it's got the scratch. That's when you put the piston inside the cylinder like that and turn it. Turn your fingers, you'll hear it crunch in the cylinder. So I'll put the piston on the lathe and just kiss that part there and get rid of that just a tiny bit. So be like 2,000 like that, just to make sure that that ring is gone, that part there. So I hit it so it's just kissing, just. So I'll bring you back when that's been done, so I can guarantee it's not going to hit. This is for the guys who want to know how this is done, just so they can do the same thing themselves if they need to. Now, I'll try and hold the camera. The piston is in the lathe jaws here, gently, just in there. It goes up against the back of the chuck, and that squares it up. I put a dial indicator on this, and it's not true. The actual piston was out just a tiny bit. Just a puff thing, like it was popping, and it was in the intake side, so that was the side that was tight. Oh, that side there actually, the other side was tight. Now, why I did this, bring the carousel back up. The piece I used, I just kissed it. So I came to about here, about there, and went forward on a, I'm not sure what the degrees, because I can't read what it was here because it's all rusted out. But I angled the top part just a tiny bit and just kissed it in there. To get it dead right, I put, and this is the dangerous part, guys, don't copy what I do. I've done a lot of timber lathe work, so you do sandpaper in it. That's 100 grit sandpaper, and kissed it and cleaned it all up. So that's the piston I'm going to use now. I'll check the squish again. I might have to put the mandrel back in and do a bit more on the cylinder, but that's how I fixed that issue up. The high part's gone now, the dome is still there. I'll do it. Don't scratch it. But your blood pressure tablets make your blood thin out. Oh, but they're healthier for you. Yeah, sure. So the piston's still domed, it's nice, but that's got rid of that little funny lip on the edge there. And now I can put that in there and know it's not going to hit. I have no problems. And hopefully it will be, I'm going to make it nice and tight, but about 24, 23 thou I want, because it's just a small saw. There's not much to expand on big saws, a lot to expand, but small saws don't really, because the surface area is not there. But I still don't want nothing to hit though. But we'll get this in and test the squish. I open this breathing up to make it breathe, because it need that. I like these little motors because they got fuel like lubrication holes. They're light. They rev their ass up. I've had one doing what was it, 14,000 revs in one of the saws. Then it blew up. So they do rev for a little saw, but Yeah, 14,500 revs it was. But yeah, we'll see how she goes. I want about 13.5, but I want something reliable. We'll put this aside, I want to see what the squish is. Redoing the squish. So, see for my own self first. Haven't tested the gap yet on that white solar. In my time of day, guys, for an old man nap almost. But it's a beautiful day, I don't feel like laying down. It's pretty tight. I sometimes get a drill and spin over a drill. Should do that with this one. I'll do that, hang on. I'll put in drill on that and just give it a quick turn. There's my drill, there you are. Battery. Okay. So I'll turn it clockwise. That's undoing the wrong way of the motor normally, but it stops the nut coming undone. Just been able to make sure she's squished properly. Hold the solar. That's enough. More accurate squish far as I'm concerned. There you go. Now I didn't take much off, so what we've got now. Zero it in. So this thing's pretty tight, I think. At the end is 30. Like the edge is with piston, 30 thou. Then drops in 25. 22. 18. 19. I'm trying to bring it in so you see that. All over the place, because it's a dome, they're hard. There you go. Lights. Bit brighter. The very end. I'll try and do it so it's on camera. Which is not easy, guys. The soul does not want to play games. Oh, come on. There you go. At 30. 27. 21. 19. Yeah, I'll stay with that, I think. That'll work. It's I'm just glad I got rid of that lip on the top of the piston. So I'll pull it back off, have a look. I want to have a look at the piston. I might spin the piston in the cylinder like I did before. Let's see what it looks like if it scratches again. I might have to take more off it yet. I think so. Time but glue on that and stuff there. Should be right. Those bolts. 4 of them. Where's the 4th one? Damn. There you go. 4. Piston. No, just push on there. No clips. No clips at all. Pull her up. These pistons have got spaces all side of the bearing, so I'll make sure I don't lose them. Normally fall on the crankcase, the edges. Be careful of that. Come here. Come on. You know you want to. The cords get stuck on the canvas white. You bad thing. There you go. Come on. Let's see. Fall in the cranks. Be careful them. But I'll have the piston, so I'll put it aside. Disappearing like that. Now all I do is, if you guys can see, all I do is put the piston like that in the cylinder and spin it with fingers. Let's see where it's hitting. It's still hitting there. But that's, I'm happy with the numbers of that. time to put glue on there, but smooth the ring back towards the edge a bit more. Before it was in the middle more. That should be right. I'll test it when I run the thing. If it plays up, I'll put a base gasket in there, or just take a bit more off, but that should be the right thing. Pretty happy with that. So I'll put this thing up and see if it's finished. I'll go back here. It's the little things that matter. Now, that's the piston windows opened up. I gotta clean them up yet. I'm just showing you what they look like, cleaned up, opened up and enlarged just a tiny bit. Get rid of the flashing and all the crap. So there's no lips, there's no steps, no ways for the air to be slowed down. The factory side, you see casting marks, lips, edging, all that. Get rid of them, just clean them up. So on your inside, your piston, curve back down around so the air can flow through. Imagine like a rock out of a river, nice and smooth. Of course, the water's been going over it. As if the air moves, it comes out, it's going to be smooth. There's no eddies, nothing to make it slow down. But anyway, that's going to be what the piston's going to be. Yeah, like that, so it can breathe. Right. This really will be for my sake, because I'm a bad memory. But yeah, I'm interested to know how I've zeroed the wheel in. I'll show you, I'm on Ford 31. So, 31. Back around. 31. So I'm zeroed in. Pull the piston stopper out. Steel one. I prefer steel, not plastic, because they're more accurate. And there. Now I don't know what it is yet. But the switch has been adjusted by the cylinder, so it's not factory. But we'll see what she is now so far. Piston going up, piston going down. Because there's like an arch intake, it's something you can't really copy too easy. It's cracking there, just out there. It's alright. So we're already at 79. That's okay. I'll bring up and show you this. That's cracking right there. I'll bring it in. I don't have to do all that much work. So zoom. The torch and all that. Sorry guys. So the little gap, it's already opened up at 80, so of 79. I'll get that and square it up. Now what I am interested in is, I'm charging my head torch up. Well, the piston does all the way up. How far does it go up? So it disappears quite some distance in the cylinder. So I can, focus. I can adjust the uppers on the intake itself. So I'll go up on the intake. So I'll raise the intake roof up a fair bit. So I've got more airflow going through. So you can't really do all that much because you're restricted really by the intake itself. It's just a small tube. So really you can go wide, but the tube, you're restricted by the tube, and you're restricted then by the co. So you can't really do much, but it will help. So I'll do that. Now what's the exhaust? Oh, that was interesting. Wow. Now the exhaust. Going up there, so I'll close it down. There. So we've got 100, okay, 101, 102. So I'll probably end up with 98, I'll say. Be 98. Probably end up there. So 100, 99, 98, something like that. But that's what I'll end up with exhaust. Transfers, I won't worry about them too much. I will adjust them, but I'll show you in the segment. I wanted to know what the standard factory numbers were after I modified the cylinder. So yeah, 79, that's really healthy. So I'll adjust that now with the grinder, and we'll open her up. Open her up. Alright, I've been playing this thing, and I'm just not happy. The switch is too tight. If I put a base gasket in, it's reasonable, so I just can't do it. So you can probably do it if you win the store and you want to take the base gasket out. You might get a word, but that part of my thumbnails, don't you see? it's 17 or 18 thou, it's real thin, and then it goes up to 28 thou, so it's just a high spot in the piston. So I have a base gasket in here, and you'll be looking at 30 thou, then drops down to 22 thou on the thin part of the piston, so really like that. I'm pretty happy with that. It still should be a nice saw, but I want this saw to be a work saw and not a race saw. Race saws blow up, so don't really work. Made the exhaust. The roof of the exhaust is now rounded. Boy, you close you in. Zoom me in. Come on, camera. Yeah, so zoom it in. Oh. Yes, we go. So zoom in. The bottom of the exhaust port there is rounded off like arch, like a Sydney Harbour Bridge. So it's nice before it was square. I want it a little bit wider. Polish her up so she's nice and shiny. Some people like that. I don't really care. It's just like get rid of any holes that might end up holding carbon. So it's just been opened up a fair bit. Intake. It's actually got square floor now, so it's a lot wider, taller. So she'll get a lot more fuel. So I'll put the jug on, put the jug back on, rings and all that. Then work out the degree wheel and see what we're left with, because I was 79 degrees, but now putting the gasket back on. Now the gasket's off a 2 transfer chamber sub. So I've matched the gasket suit. Away. I go like that, put matched it. And I'll put glue on it so she can't move. And that way I know it's going to be right. But this will be for a good work saw. So I'll put this together and see what the numbers are. But I handed the intake too, so with dome wheel I've done it before home. It's a dome wheel, it's off balance, so it vibrates and leaves little tiny little dents everywhere, so the exhaust and the intake's the same sort of thing. Alright, get this back together, I'm gonna see what numbers are. It's still a beautiful day, the sun's going down, it's getting cold now, but yeah, beautiful day. Been out in the shed all day, we'll go back in there. I regeared the wheel, so I'm gonna have a look first time. You guys, I put a bit of heat seal, I think it's heat seal, high temperature stuff between the gasket and the cylinder, because I want this thing to last. I don't want it to blow up. So I'm hoping whoever gets it appreciates what they're getting. It's gonna be a good thing. So piston going down. Got both rings in there. Both rings been held on by that tongue. That's good. I'm happy with that. Piston going up. Just cracking there. So we're looking at 78 now, 78 degrees, so maybe that, what is it? Yep, they're on 78 degrees. So that will go good. I open the roof of the intake, should be sucking a lot more air. About there somewhere. Yeah, so there's about a few more degrees I could have gone, but I'm happy with that. Now what's the exhaust? Let's use that up there, I can see now. So I'll put the light on. About there somewhere. Yes, 95, so I'd say 98, I'd say. Look. I can see light there. It closed off light. It's still bleeding light. It closed off. That's completely closed off. Tiny bit of light, shadow. A bit more. About there. What we got? And 90, 92. I actually know the wrong way. 90. It's where it's hard, guys, because it's different cylinders. I'll call it there, right. What have we got? 90, 93, okay. Do 90 on the exhaust, 93 on the exhaust. Squish. Last thing, squish. After all that, mucking around. This should be pretty good though. I want to be tight, but I don't want it to blow up, so it's a Chinese saw. Because it's a Chinese saw, the bearings and stuff aren't up to scratch. If you want to split the case on this, the bearings are I pushed in the case with my fingers, they're not tight. So I don't want to kill the saw, so I overstress it. There's piston. There, I can roll over quite easily now. Happy with that. It's not huge, but it's squished, so what is it? We end up with. It still will go good though. Guarantee that. I think I haven't done these timing events and might need it. I talked about before last year. What squish do we have? 34. That's the end, right near the end of the piston to the cylinder is 41. 32. So you see 32. 31. So it's 31 thou on the tightest part. So that's still pretty good. I could take the cylinder off and do more, but I've really worn out enough. So I'll put the herders back together tonight. But I'll put the pull side on in a minute and pull over and show you compression. Because I haven't oiled up the piston rings. I put them all in the crankcase, but not the rings. So it's going to be dry. Let's see what the compression's like. As I was saying, the bearing on these is not very good for like high power, but they last a long time. I played one of these Chinese saws that's 10 years old and still going good. Bad air filter, but it's still running alright. So power. But the other part too, I forgot about the easy pull here. If you go too hard, you can actually pull them apart and break them. So I'm quite happy now. Put the gas back in. Come think of it. See what compression's like. There's no carby. I'm not going to start. That'll pump up alright. Yeah, it's going to be good. Clunk, clunk. So this will be the soil win. I'm going to go to the hardware shop tomorrow. Go pick up some parts for the 395. So I'll go and buy a pipe for this thing to modify it. It's going to be a pipe out the side here. My usual setup, extractor pipe. So that pipe will come out here and come back around here, and the entrance point will be in the back of the muffler. I've done the throwdown, and it's a different noise, but it does work. So it takes longer for the exhaust pipes to get out, the exhaust fumes to get out, that helps the exhaust itself. But that'll sit like that. It'll be in there. Pop will come out the side here, away from your face, but the noise should be pretty good. I'm happy with that. That'll pump up real good. But there's no oil in that at all, so once you get some oil and some lube in there, should be real fat. But anyway, guys, yeah, I think that's it. So tomorrow, hardware shop, get parts, go to the Harvest 200 deal, get parts. I gotta find out what's going on. If this is leaking here or just going out there. Don't know yet. I have to start it up and see how she goes, but I don't know how I'm gonna get this off unless I can get my hands on the right tool. Otherwise, I have to bash it off, and yeah, I don't really know what to go with this clutches. I have my tool here. There's my tool. It doesn't have a hole in the center, so if I go like that, it needs a hole up the guts of this bolt here to actually undo it. I could probably buy one, but I've never actually seen one in real life. Never seen a tool for it anyway. So one of those things, probably could drill a hole for that. But there'd be one I think I'll never have to do it again. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I'll get her running and check her out why she's leaking or where she's leaking from. I'll leave that guard on the side here off and see if I can see where the oil is coming from. But it might be just coming from here because there's no bar in it at the time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Over and out. If you want to win this, I'll add a video below in the descriptions. It's how to win it, and just put your entry in that video, please. That way you can keep track of what's going on. Alright guys, over and out.